explain those negotiations to Mr. Gaulden. We are going to waive a preliminary hearing in this matter. In exchange for that, a bond will be set at $100,000.
Understanding that legal standard and having had discussions with your attorneys, do you hereby waive your right to your preliminary hearing?
Yes.
Count 81, aggravated assault. The minimum is 1 year, maximum 20 years. Count 82.
Really?
Sorry.
Mr. Steele, I am going to hold you still hold you in summary criminal contempt for your failure to comply with my earlier order today. I'm going to order that you be taken into custody and incarcerated at the Fulton County Jail for no more than 20 days for this contempt.
This is NBA Youngboy, a rapper known for his raw and unfiltered portrayal of street life in his lyrics. Now, with his freedom at stake, the world watches as he confronts his legal troubles. What led him to this point? Was it a bad decision or a twist of fate? What thoughts raced through his mind as he faces the possibility of years behind bars? You are about to witness the court scene. NBA Youngboy, a famous rapper recognized for his impactful music, had a memorable moment in court as the judge decided his future. He smiled, a rare occurrence for the rapper born Kentrell DeSean Gaulden. NBA Youngboy rose from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to become a significant figure in the music industry. His lyrics, reflecting his life, resonated with millions, propelling him to fame at an early age. But with fame came legal issues that challenged his career. His journey to the courtroom was turbulent, filled with various legal troubles, from minor offenses to serious charges. As his court date approached, fans and critics were on edge. The charges were severe, and prison time could end his career. On the day of the hearing, the courthouse was packed with media and curious fans. The tension was palpable. This moment would not only shape NBA Youngboy's future, but also highlight how the justice system treats celebrities. The proceedings began with the usual formality. The First Judicial District Court of Utah County called the case of the State of Utah versus Kentrell DeSean Gaulden. The attorneys introduced themselves, Aaron J. Y. for the state and Zach and Drew Findling for NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy, escorted in by officers for his trial on prescription drug fraud, saw his lawyer and smiled, feeling confident in the value his money had secured. He sat with his attorneys, who quickly relayed the day's strategies to him. The preliminary hearing was set to begin, but behind-the-scenes negotiations had already taken place. Drew Findling announced they would waive the hearing in exchange for bail set at $100,000, secured through a bonding company. This meant NBA Youngboy could await trial out of jail. For any other lawyer, this might have been risky, but Findling, a seasoned lawyer, knew what he was doing. Judge Spencer D.W. confirmed the agreement with both sides. Mr. Keller, the prosecutor, agreed. The judge then spoke directly to NBA Youngboy, ensuring he understood the decision. Youngboy confidently replied with an adamant yes, fully trusting his lawyer's decision. With that, he waived his right to the preliminary hearing. The judge accepted his waiver, set the bail, and scheduled a future arraignment about 60 days later, allowing the defense to appear remotely if needed. Throughout the hearing, NBA Youngboy remained calm and answered carefully, guided by his skilled defenders. As the reality of his release on bail became clear, a relieved smile spread across his face, a smile that told the story of a man who had just gotten his money's worth. This plea deal significantly changed his case. On the day of the plea, the courtroom was tense. Lucci, however, remained composed, confident in his top-notch legal team. His smile contrasted with the seriousness of his predicament. His attorney, Drew Findling, fought to clear his name of 12 of the 13 counts against him, an impressive feat. The plea agreement required Lucci to serve a 10-year prison sentence, followed by 10 years on probation. The probationary period included several conditions. He was prohibited from engaging in any gang-related activities, forbidden from possessing firearms, and required to maintain steady employment. Despite the serious consequences, Findling was hopeful about Lucci's future. In an interview with Pitchfork, Findling suggested Lucci might be out of jail in a few months. He explained that Lucci would not cooperate in any other case and could be eligible for parole in as early as 4 months. Often seen in dark-colored suits, Melly appeared calm, even smiling occasionally despite the severity of the charges. As the prosecution laid out its case, detailing the crime scene and evidence, Melly's demeanor remained unchanged. His calmness became a focal point, with many questioning how he could stay so composed in the face of such allegations. During one court appearance, Melly was seen praying and then blowing a kiss while the proceedings continued around him. His interactions with his legal team were frequent and urgent, showing his active involvement in his defense. During key moments, like reviewing surveillance footage, Melly showed slight reactions, which were intensely scrutinized and interpreted as signs of nervousness or indifference. As the trial progressed, Melly's behavior subtly shifted, revealing moments of vulnerability. In court footage, Melly is seen whispering to his mother, assuring her of his well-being and asking her to smile for him. The trial was as much about Melly's behavior as the legal arguments, influencing public perception and media coverage. Even high-profile rappers like Young Thug, Jeffrey Lamar Williams, have not been spared from legal troubles. Young Thug faced trial for gang-related activities, and a unique moment occurred when his song Lifestyle was played as evidence against him. The prosecution aimed to link his lyrics to criminal conduct, sparking controversy among fans and other rappers. Using his music as evidence raised serious questions about art's role in reflecting or influencing behavior. Young Thug's lyrics, blending personal experience and artistic expression, were scrutinized for literal meanings with real-world consequences. His face showed a mix of defiance and disbelief, capturing everyone's attention. The legal arguments were heated, leading to the arrest of Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, for defiance and contempt. For his failure to comply with an order, the judge ordered Steele to be taken into custody and incarcerated in the Fulton County Jail for up to 20 days. The prosecution argued that Young Thug's lyrics were confessions of criminal conduct, while the defense stressed artistic liberties and First Amendment rights, warning against targeting rap music. The public and media reacted strongly, with fans, colleagues, and companies rallying behind Young Thug, while critics debated the legal approach to his music. The trial sparked discussions on racial bias, the First Amendment, and the justice system's treatment of minority communities. Just like Youngboy, other rappers have also seen their success overshadowed by serious legal troubles. Authorities, working with the FBI, alleged that Youngboy was involved in a scheme to obtain promethazine with codeine using stolen physician identities and fake prescriptions. 2 women connected to Youngboy were arrested while trying to pick up a prescription, directly linking him to the fraudulent activities. Youngboy further implicated himself by contacting authorities in a disguised voice. The charges are serious, and possession of a dangerous weapon as a convicted felon can lead to up to 10 years in prison. The charge of unlawful activity suggesting ongoing criminal behavior is a second-degree felony in Utah, carrying a potential sentence of 1 to 15 years in prison and fines up to $10,000 per count. Identity fraud is a third-degree felony in Utah, with each count punishable by up to 5 years in prison and fines up to $5,000, and there are 20 counts. NBA Youngboy could face a significant cumulative sentence. Drug procurement and forgery charges, also third-degree felonies, carry similar penalties. Additionally, possession of marijuana, a Class B misdemeanor, can lead to up to 6 months in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. Sentences for these charges can be served consecutively or concurrently, depending on the judge's decision. Consecutive sentences mean serving one after another, potentially leading to decades in prison, while concurrent sentences allow serving multiple sentences at the same time, reducing the total prison time. Being identified as the ringleader could result in harsher penalties. His prior convictions and an ongoing federal gun case might also influence the severity of his sentence. NBA Youngboy's legal situation is dire. If found guilty on all counts, he faces potentially life-changing sentences, but not if his defense attorney has anything to say about it. His lawyer, Drew Findling, is fixated on making sure he gets the best deal possible. And maybe that's why he's called the billion-dollar lawyer in the high-stakes world of criminal defense. Few lawyers shine as brightly as NBA Youngboy's attorney, Drew Findling. Often dubbed the billion-dollar lawyer, he is renowned for his exceptional skill in high-profile victories and has become the go-to defender for many celebrities, particularly in the rap and sports arenas. His legendary reputation for rescuing clients from dire legal predicaments is well-earned. Drew Findling's journey started in the halls of Emory Law School. Early in his career, he won significant victories that quickly established him as a formidable legal mind. Clients are drawn to his aggressive defense tactics and his uncanny ability to uncover reasonable doubt, even in the most challenging cases. What truly sets him apart is his personal connection with clients, understanding not only their legal issues, but also the intense public scrutiny they endure. He doesn't just defend their cases, he defends their reputations. In an interview, he said, "My relationships with my clients are based on honesty, and that's never been a problem for me. And if it is a problem, then we don't stay in the case." Among his most notable clients is NBA Youngboy. Findling's involvement in Youngboy's cases has been pivotal, transforming potential defeats into victories with strategic and precise legal maneuvers. Yet, Youngboy is not his only high-profile client. The lawyer's roster includes DaBaby, another rap star whose legal troubles once threatened to derail his career. In December 2022, DaBaby faced a significant civil trial against promoters. The case could have severely damaged his reputation and career, but with the billion-dollar lawyer by his side, DaBaby emerged victorious, showcasing the lawyer's prowess in navigating complex legal waters and securing favorable outcomes. Findling's expertise spans beyond the music industry. He has represented sports icons like Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, a basketball legend, found himself embroiled in a civil matter that could have tarnished his public image. Thanks to the billion-dollar lawyer's defense, Shaq came through unscathed, demonstrating the lawyer's effectiveness in safeguarding his clients' reputations. Another prominent client is Dennis Rodman, known for his flamboyant personality both on and off the basketball court. Rodman was involved in the Gold Club case, a scandal that made headlines. The lawyer's unconventional defense strategies mirrored Rodman's unique persona, and the successful outcome preserved Rodman's legacy. He has also represented NFL players like Adam Pacman Jones, where he showcased his versatility. Jones faced numerous legal issues, including disorderly conduct. Findling was critical in handling this case, helping preserve Jones's career and public image. Drew Findling's career is marked by many high-profile cases that have cemented his reputation as one of the top defense attorneys in the country. One such case involved defending rap legend T.I. in 2007. T.I. faced serious federal gun charges that threatened to derail his career. Findling's strategic legal approach led to a plea deal, significantly reducing his potential prison time and allowing him to continue his career with minimal interruption. Another landmark case was the defense of Gucci Mane. Facing multiple charges over the years, including weapon possession, Gucci Mane's legal battles were fraught with potential for long-term imprisonment. Findling's relentless defense strategies helped secure favorable outcomes, allowing Gucci Mane to maintain his career and personal life. Findling also played a critical role in the defense of the Migos. In 2015, the group was arrested on drug and weapons charges during a university concert. Findling's legal expertise resulted in a reduction of charges and eventual release, enabling the Migos to continue their rise in the music industry. Drew Findling has also represented high-profile celebrities like Cardi B and Waka Flocka. He was also hired to represent Donald Trump in the criminal investigation into election interference in Georgia in the 2020 election. Through these cases and more, Drew Findling has demonstrated an unparalleled ability to navigate complex legal landscapes, turning potential career-ending situations into manageable challenges for his clients. He has shown his ability to handle high-pressure situations and deliver results. His mastery in managing the court of public opinion is as impressive as his courtroom tactics. He understands the media landscape and leverages it to his client's advantage, ensuring that public perception remains favorable even amidst serious allegations. Drew Findling's success stems not only from his legal acumen, but also from his strategic savvy. He knows how to turn legal battles into compelling narratives that capture public interest, while steering the case toward a positive outcome. His extensive network and media insights play crucial roles in his clients' successes. Each high-profile case he tackles not only boosts his reputation, but also shapes the legal landscape. His victories set examples and sway public opinion, redefining what it means to be a celebrity lawyer. In his hands, the courtroom becomes a stage where justice is served with a touch of spectacle, keeping the public engaged and his clients hopeful. For NBA Youngboy, having a lawyer like Drew Findling is necessary, given his past, which is filled with numerous run-ins with the law and ongoing legal challenges. A troubled past has shadowed NBA Youngboy's life. As a toddler, he suffered a neck injury that hinted at the hardships ahead. With his father serving a 55-year prison sentence, Kentrell's life was unstable. His grandmother raised him, but her death in 2010 left him to navigate the harsh streets alone. Struggling in school, he dropped out in the 9th grade and decided to pursue music. With limited resources, he borrowed a microphone from a friend and began recording his thoughts and experiences, channeling his pain into his music. He was held on a $200,000 bond. Facing severe consequences, the gravity of the charges threatened to end his budding career. While in jail, Youngboy continued to release music, maintaining his connection with fans. Despite this, his legal issues persisted. In August 2017, he faced District Judge Bonnie Jackson, who suspended his 10-year prison sentence and placed him on 3 years of probation. He expressed remorse and a desire to change, aiming to move past his troubled past for the sake of his family and career. With this deal, he was allowed to leave prison, but was sentenced to probation with strict conditions. Any misstep could send him back to prison. This experience left a lasting impact on him and deeply influenced his music. His time in juvenile detention and subsequent legal battles profoundly shaped NBA Youngboy's music. His songs like Untouchable and No Smoke reflect his pain and the harsh realities of his life. These tracks became anthems for many of his fans, who saw their own struggles mirrored in his lyrics. As Youngboy's fame grew, so did the scrutiny of his personal life. Despite constant legal issues, he remained focused on his music. His determination to rise above his circumstances became a central theme in his songs, resonating with a generation that admired his resilience. Youngboy turned his home into a makeshift studio, continuing to create music despite the restrictions. His music during this time was deeply introspective, reflecting his isolation and personal struggles. The limitations of house arrest did not hinder his creativity. Instead, he continued to produce music at a rapid pace, releasing mixtapes and EPs that solidified his reputation as a raw and authentic voice in rap. In 2019 and 2020, NBA Youngboy's legal troubles persisted. He violated his probation, leading to a 14-month house arrest sentence. This period of confinement could have stifled his creativity, but instead, he turned it into an opportunity. He set up a home studio and continued to record, releasing successful projects like AI Youngboy 2 and 38 Baby 2. Although house arrest limited his ability to tour and promote his music traditionally, NBA Youngboy adapted by leveraging social media and digital platforms. His ability to maintain his momentum despite these constraints demonstrated his resilience and ingenuity. In March 2020, NBA Youngboy faced another major legal hurdle. He was arrested in Los Angeles on a federal gun possession warrant related to a 2020 incident in Baton Rouge. Authorities found firearms and drugs at a video shoot, leading to his arrest after a high-speed chase. The search of his vehicle revealed a pistol and ammunition, but Youngboy's defense argued that he was unaware of the warrant and did not own the firearm. The ensuing trial was contentious, with prosecutors painting Youngboy as a habitual offender and his defense portraying him as unfairly targeted. In a notable victory, the judge ruled to exclude his rap lyrics from being used in court, acknowledging the potential for bias. After a brief deliberation, the jury found Youngboy not guilty of possessing a firearm and ammunition as a felon. Despite this legal victory, Youngboy's challenges were not over. He still faced an ongoing federal gun case in Louisiana, with his legal team arguing against perceived targeting by law enforcement. Adding to the complexity of his legal battles, in 2022, Youngboy faced charges related to possession of an unregistered firearm. His defense argued that the gun belonged to someone else, maintaining his stance against the allegations. This case further highlighted the ongoing scrutiny and legal challenges that Youngboy navigates while maintaining his musical output. The probation violation and house arrest served as significant turning points in Youngboy's life. They forced him to reflect on his actions and the consequences they carried. This period of confinement led to personal growth and a deeper understanding of his influence and responsibilities. Despite the restrictions, Youngboy's music career continued to flourish. He adapted to the circumstances, using his home as a creative space and turning adversity into artistic expression. His music during this time became a testament to his resilience and ability to overcome challenges. Youngboy's resilience through all of these struggles is proof that he will always bounce back, no matter the situation he finds himself in. Did you enjoy this video? Like and subscribe.